Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Advanced Warfare in Depth. In today's episode, we're finally reviewing the Warbird. I know this took forever, but we had some new guns come out, we had patches, we had Black Ops 3, this one kept getting delayed, but we're finally on that Warbird. The gameplay that you're seeing right now is not mine, it's the Music Man 1310. He's a friend of mine, we've met in person a couple of times, he streams with me, we make videos together. I'd highly recommend you check out his YouTube channel, which is linked down there in the description, and if you're interested, subscribe. If not, at least tell him thank you for sending me the gameplay, but he's showing off his Warbird skills, and he's got some friends in the lobby calling them in, so even though it's in first person, there's pretty much always a Warbird overhead in this gameplay. The standard Warbird has one set of flares. This means it'll take 2 Maz rockets to kill it, maybe 2 or 3 Stingers. Now the Stingers shoot 4 missiles at a time, the flares will deflect 1, so even though 1 round won't kill it, it will still damage it. However, the health is set at 2,000, which is very high. This is a huge number of health. This is more than the health of the kill streaks in previous Call of Duty games. I would highly recommend against shooting this with light machine guns or assault rifles because for the most part you're just going to be wasting your ammo. The duration of the Warbird is 30 seconds or 45 seconds if you get the bonus time, which is actually a pretty solid add-on in this case. 30 seconds is a little bit short, but you can deal good damage with it. It comes with 2 light machine guns mounted on either side. The damage profile of this is 34, 27, 20, meaning 34 up close, 27 medium, at 20 at long ranges, but it's kind of coded oddly so that the range is something like 200 or 300 meters away. It's like this colossal, stupendous range, and 99% of the time you're going to be dealing that 34 damage. Very rarely will you decrease below that, so just assume that your LMGs are going to be a 3-hit kill most of the time, but they're akimbo. That's important later on, because the LMG rate of fire is 600 rounds per minute, a little bit slow, but bearing in mind that they are akimbo, that's 1200, which is actually very fast. These can overheat, so I would recommend against spamming them. If you spam them really hard, they'll overheat pretty quickly and be useless. They have a high penetration value, which is a little different. Kill streaks usually have a lower penetration value, but that means you can wall bang and punch through objects and any sort of obstruction very easily with the Warbird. The rocket damage is 200 to 50. That's 200 at the very center of the radius and 50 at the very edge of the radius. The maximum damage radius is 7.5 meters. Probably is not as interesting, but the one-shot kill radius, or the one-hit kill radius, the lethal radius, is approximately 5 meters. That's a little bit more than most of the hand-tossed grenades or explosives in this game. Not tremendously more. It's not like a big bomb or a giant explosion or something, but it is a little bit extra. That's all the hard stats for the Warbird. I'm going to talk about it a little bit advice-wise at the end. I think the best module is the Aggressor for the AI. This essentially turns it into a hunt and seek, search and destroy. It flies around just like the Stealth Chopper, just like the Harrier did from previous Call of Duty games. It will hunt and kill people. You don't have to micromanage it. You don't have to take yourself out of the fight. Very useful, and it's only 50 points. I really like this. If I was playing Team Deathmatch, I might try the Defender AI, which is kind of like an escort drone. It hovers above you, also very good. Rockets, while nice, are a little bit expensive at 300 points, rarely worth it. The extra flare is nice only if you're playing ground war where you know that lots of people are going to be rocking stuff like that. Cloak I found to be essentially worthless because people can kind of see it anyway. The Warbird Wingman is not bad, but not many people are apt on joining your turret. The other one that I think is really good aside from the AI is the extra time. 15 more seconds of time, which is like plus 50, is like bonus 50% time in the Warbird, is very good, and if people aren't shooting you down, that is a lot more time to control the map and deal massive damage. So the two you want to look for are Aggressor for objective modes, Defender if you're playing TDM or something like that, free-for-all, and Extra Time. Extra Time is very good as well. Guys, that's all for the Warbird in depth. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. The previous episode is on the Pytake rework, and the next episode is going to be on the KF5 single stack. Drifter out.